Here's a quick lesson on factoring completely, and what that basically means is you can factor, and then sometimes you can factor some more. And here are the steps. Always check to see if you remove greatest common factors first. That's the single most easy thing to do. Then you count terms. If there's two, check to see if it's the difference of perfect squares, the sum of perfect cubes, or the difference of perfect cubes. If not, if it's a trinomial, factor as a trinomial. And if there's four terms, try grouping. So here I'm going to say, all right, I have 48m and a negative 3m cubed. I'm sorry, 3m to the 9. I'm going to factor out a 3m first. When I do that, I'm left with 16 minus m to the 8th. And what I recognize here is I have two terms, and it's subtraction. Well, 16 is not a perfect cube, but it is a perfect square, and m to the 8th is a perfect square. So I'm going to be left with 4 plus m to the 4th and 4 minus m to the 4th. Well, that's factored completely, and that's factored completely, but I can still factor that even more, so I'm going to be left with 4 plus m to the 4th. Oh, goodness me, my handwriting's getting abysmal. As I've done a number of videos tonight, so 4 plus m to the 4th, and it's going to become 2 minus m squared, 2 plus m squared, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I now have 4 factors, but it is factored completely. I'm going to do my next example. Once again, I go to removing common factors, and I see 24 and 81 have a common factor of 3. This has a p cubed, but no p. This has a q, and this has a q to the 4th. So I'm going to factor out 3q, and I'm going to be left with 8p cubed plus 27q cubed. Whoa, alright, well, I know that 8p cubed is a perfect cubed, and the cubed root of that is going to be 2p. That's 27q cubed is a perfect cube, and the cubed root of that is 3q. So I'm going to keep my 3q, because I factored it out, it has to come along. It's going to be a plus b, which is 2p plus 3q, times a squared, so 2p squared, quantity squared, so 4p squared, plus 2p times 3q, which gives me 6pq. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I doing? It's not plus. That's a minus, because this is the difference of, I'm sorry, the sum of perfect cubes. And then plus b squared, which is 9q squared. And that's it. You have to know your formulas. You have to know that a cubed plus b cubed equals a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. You need to know that. And then the last one, take a look at 6x to the 4th, 3x cubed, minus 24x squared, minus 12x. I can take out a 3x. So I'm left with 2x cubed plus x squared minus 8x minus 4. Alright, well, I don't have 2 terms, I don't have 3 terms, I have 4 terms, so I can factor by grouping, I hope. And so I'm going to take out an x squared here and see what happens. I'm going to be left with 2x plus 1. I want a positive 1, so I'm going to factor out a negative 4. And when I do that, I'm left with 2x plus 1, which is fantastic, because now I'm going to take this, I'm going to get 3x times, I'm going to write the 2x plus 1 first. And then I'm going to write this, x squared minus 4 as a group. But take a look, I'm not done factoring yet, because x squared minus 4 is the difference of perfect squares, and I get x plus 2 and x minus 2. Beautiful, great stuff. Alright, hope you enjoyed that.